Cameroon is at a turning point, or so many hope. Paul Biya, aged 92, has secured yet another term. But his re-election hasn't brought peace. Instead, it has ignited a powerful wave of dissent, especially among young people who feel the old system has failed them. Today, we dive into what's happening now, the opposition's fight, the youth's dreams, and a country grappling with its future. This is the Africa Voice TV, bringing you Africa's stories with truth, depth, and perspective. Thank you to every one of our subscribers. Your support keeps this voice strong. If you're new here, please hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the stories that matter. What do you think? Will this moment in Cameroon spark real change, or will history just repeat itself? Let us know in the comments. Cameroon is not calm. With Paul Biya now reinstalled for another term, deep divisions are widening. The opposition refuses to accept the results, and most importantly, the youth, who make up much of the population, feel the old government has failed them. In this video, we dig into what's happening now, how the opposition is pushing back, what the youth are demanding, and whether this could be a moment of real change, or just more of the same. After the October 12th election, the Constitutional Council confirmed Biya's win, declaring him re-elected with approximately 53.66% of the vote. But Issa Tchiroma Bakary, his main challenger, immediately rejected the result. He claims the election was manipulated and says he actually won. Tchiroma has vowed to resist until final victory. In response, large parts of the country have erupted in protests. In cities like Douala, Garoua, and Yaoundé, frustrated citizens are taking to the streets. For many opposition supporters, this isn't just a political fight. It's a struggle for legitimacy. Young Cameroonians are at the center of this crisis. Over 70% of the population is under 35. Many say they've been left behind by decades of Biya's rule. High youth unemployment, little political influence, and economic opportunities that feel out of reach. One journalist reported that youths are furious at what they view as a rigged system. In Marawa, a group of young people allegedly left a handwritten letter on a governor's door, demanding accountability and declaring that they are fed up. To many, Tchiroma's challenge isn't about one leader. It's about dismantling a system that has ignored them for too long. Tchiroma's call for nationwide civil disobedience is risky. On one hand, it's a powerful statement of defiance against a regime many consider illegitimate. On the other, security forces are already responding forcefully. There are real dangers, arrests, more violence, even potential radicalization if protests escalate. But Tchiroma says he isn't backing down. He argues that true change requires pressure, and that this moment could be his and the people's chance to reclaim power. If opposition leaders can mobilize the youth, coordinate nationwide action, and sustain it, they could force the government into making reforms. But that requires discipline, unity, and a strategy beyond the streets. What could change look like if this moment causes a shift? Decentralization of power, regions get more autonomy, youth-focused economic reform, jobs, education, entrepreneurship programs, institutional accountability, independent electoral bodies, transparent governance, increased civic participation, young people not just protest but govern, in local councils, in parliaments. If Tchiroma and his allies channel this unrest into a political movement, this could be more than protest. It could be a turning point. But the road is long. Success depends not just on passion, but on organization, vision, and building institutions that last. This moment is fragile. If the government reacts with repression, the protests could spiral into large-scale unrest. If the opposition fails to convert protest energy into political power, disillusionment could grow, or worse, extremism could take root. International watchers, from African neighbors to global powers, are watching closely. Cameroon's next steps matter not just for itself, but for the credibility of political change in Central Africa. Cameroon stands at a pivotal moment, a generation demanding more than symbolic leadership, a country asking whether its future will be decided by yesterday's power or by tomorrow's vision. This is the Africa Voice TV, bringing you Africa's stories with truth, depth, and perspective. Thank you to all our subscribers already supporting this mission. Your belief in these stories matters. If you're new, Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the changemakers, the young voices, and the struggles shaping our continent.